square, and you would think, oh, off the square, that's where the tourists come, because this is very popular with tourists from the big city of Guadalajara. So we had a delightful lunch. The soup of the day was this huge albondiga soup, 2 large meatballs, and if you look over there, I'm taking some home with me. We also bought 2 sandwiches, and the sandwiches we cut half and half and put half aside to take para llevar, which is to take out, because our housekeeper is at home and we want to share our lunch with her. So we also ordered an alfresca. Am I pronouncing it wrong? It was made with true fruit, green guava. It had the pits in it and everything. It was delicious. And our total came up to 118 pesos. How much is that, Charlie?
That's $6.30.
$6.30.
For 3 meals and a drink.
Right.
A fresh drink.
That's right. Made right there. And you have
it was
to come
awesome.
It was so good. We're coming back again. The thing is, we have to plan our day because they're closed at 4. So my husband was trying to convince him, hey, you should. He asked, why do you quit working at 4? He goes, because we're tired. And my husband said, you're off the square. You should hire another shift to come in afterwards. Okay, so that's that. Now we bought this gourmet ice cream made of goat's milk. If you ever had feta, if you ever had goat's milk cheese, it has that slight aftertaste. Not when you first taste it. It's creamy, it's milky, and then afterwards you'll get that little sour goat taste. So this one here is milk-based, and it had nuts in it and coconut, and it's delicious. I ordered one that had mixed fruit in it and was tinted red. I had very delicious. It's like a sherbet. The one that I tasted originally had wine in it. True wine, so it reminded me of 31 flavors when I used to go after school and buy cold duck or pink champagne sherbet. And those, with cones, they came up to, how much, Charlie? 45?
40 pesos. The goat one was 25, and the sherbet was 15.
And so that is how much in dollars currently?
The total of 40 is about $2.30.
Yes, so that is remarkable. So now I never think, the only thing I hesitate about getting ice cream afterwards with my husband is whether or not we can afford the calories, because there's so many great ice cream places around. And lastly, we interviewed a beautiful woman. Her name was Farrell. Very patrician, very elegant. She was there with her little dog, and I asked her about what her plans were for the rest of the day. So after she got a little office work done, bill paid, she was going to go see the movies. So we have a movie theater here, and the latest Ghostbuster movie is showing, and the cost would be, how much, Charlie?
I think it's around $2 or $3.
$2 or $3 for a first-run movie. So there's many things to enjoy in this jewel-like town, Ajijic. My husband has been revolving. You've been seeing the plaza. There was a gazebo. This is the old templo. They call this the old church. And then the church where the mass is celebrated is on the other side of the plaza. We are woken, if you wake up later, by that church bell. So I think it's like 72 degrees. We are in mid-August, the 18th or so. The pigeons are flying. The square is so pleasant. What you don't see in the square that you might see in other towns in the United States, at least the ones that we had when we lived in Arizona, there's no migrants. There are people who want to sell you things, which I did buy. She was walking down the street with these donuts on her head. I stopped her. She was talking on the phone. Maybe that was rude. So these are 10 pesos each. So I bought this off a woman with these donuts on her head. 10 pesos each is how much, Charlie?
About 55 cents.
55 cents. Okay, so that's kind of expensive. I'm a compulsive shopper.
You got the gringo price on that
I got the gringo price.
She saw you coming.
I stopped her. Please sell to me. Okay, bye-bye.
It was the highest price she can come up with without bursting out laughing. She got you.
I need a few lessons from my husband on how to bargain. I'm not very savvy. But if you could have a great time, not feel like you're being taken advantage of, definitely come here to Mexico.